The Getty Center is world-renowned for its European paintings, drawings, and sculptures, along with its innovative design and trademark travertine walls. Notable works of the Getty include Irises by Vincent van Gogh, Ari Mattimo by Paul Gauguin, La Promenade by Pierre-Auguste Renoir, Sermon on the Mount by Peter Bruegel the Elder, and numerous landscapes from the likes of Canaletto, Magnasco, Vernet, Corre, and the famous Sunrise by Monet. On the tram ride from the parking lot to the Getty Center, you can observe the brick halls of Versailles, the bustling 405, the skyscrapers of West Los Angeles, and in the distance, downtown LA. Upon arrival, note the travertine and gardens below. While exploring the museum, the paintings are a must, which is why my video is mainly centered on artists from the 18th and 19th centuries. I find the famed works to not be as beautiful as many of the other paintings that fill the exhibit. The painting of the Rouen Cathedral is truly stunning, with the selection at the Getty being in morning light. Monet commented on the building's change at different periods of this day, claiming, "Everything changes, even stone." 30 paintings were created from 1892 to 1894, and the rich textures are more remarkable than the object portrayed. In viewing the spires, note the immense detail that Monet takes in layering his colors of gray and blue. The paint is evidently very thick on the canvas, and the reflection on the water is simply impeccable. As a member of the Impressionist movement, Monet fully embodied the artistical method with his deliberate strokes and series of paintings throughout different periods of the day, touching on the changing light. The next work, La Promenade by Pierre-Auguste Renoir, shows the influence that previous artists held on Renoir. Like his contemporary, Monet, Renoir showed his capability of capturing impressionist techniques with his thin, deliberate strokes. In the painting, a man is seen helping a woman up through a dense expanse of shrubbery. The woman, abashed, looks away, and the pink flowers of her hat and her white dress truly pop against the dark greens and olives of the foliage. The man wants her to follow him, but is she reluctant? The people are not wealthy, rather they seem to be very modest, and the setting that Renoir shows the viewer is not usual of Impressionist painting, though the brushstrokes are. In The Road from Versailles to Saint-Germain by Alfred Sisley, he fulfills the brushstrokes of his contemporaries, though there is something more endearing about Sisley's painting. In my opinion, the painting is much more approachable, with its captivating skyline and the impeccable trees. However, though Sisley paints with skill to rival Renoir and Monet, I believe that Sisley edges them with his approachability. The work is much less harsh, and it captures the lives of the farmers very well. If you inspect very closely, you can see that the farmer bent over in the field is merely 5 or 6 strokes of paint. However, the detail from a distance is how Sisley's work engages the viewers. The colors are warmer and less conflicting than those of Monet and Renoir. In Camille Pissarro's Hermitage garden, Maison Rouge, one can expect the impressionist style of the other artists featured, but also the changing light that is so characteristic of Monet. The two figures in the painting concentrate on their tasks, the elderly woman with her knitting, while the boy focuses on his gathering of flowers. Sunlight is seen under the gate, marking the importance of light in the paintings. The stark white building in the upper right corner is warmed by the surrounding shrubbery and light. In my opinion, the figures resemble Pissarro himself, since he was known for his intense concentration, which is reflected in the figures he portrays. The painting is the most impressionist